We've had this long dry spell, and now this week we're starting to see that rain chance as a cool front approaches for the weekend. We also have some activity in the tropics, but not near us. Thankfully, we continue with no threats, even at this point in the most active month of hurricane season. It is winding down, though, as we shift to October. Still an active month out in the tropics. But today and tomorrow, we're more focused on our local rain, and it's a good thing as we've had a dry stretch since late August. We did get some rain in spots on Monday, but today also picking up rain across Metairie, a big chunk of Jefferson Parish, around Kenner and into New Orleans. Also around Tarrytown, not far from Algiers, we have a little downpour there and some light rain around Chalmette. We also see some around Raceland, some outside of the Homa area. And as I was pointing out, these are moving. So we could see some heavy rain kind of briefly today, it looks like, and that will be the case into tomorrow. But at this point, these are all shifting off to the north and northeast. So shouldn't just kind of set up and just pour for a long time. At this point, these are all kind of continuing on their treks out to the northeast. Right now we're at 89 though, and still feeling like 100, even with clouds, even with rain around. Our dew point temperature has come up. I'm sure you can feel the increase in mugginess, and those temperatures are still sitting in the upper 80s to around 90. They could come down fast though if you do get a downpour. We also have a low end risk for a couple of strong storms today. Low end level 1 risk, a marginal risk for severe weather today. And then our area, especially to the east, will be under that same low end risk tomorrow. The main thing would be a high wind gust or two. Again, maybe some brief heavy rain at times. Lots of lightning possible in some of these downpours. Most rain actually is off to the north of us now, as this is the cool front that will get a trough digging in, helping to shift this off to the south as we get toward Friday. I think we'll have a nicer setup by then. Let's move into precision cast as you make your plans through this afternoon. 2 p.m., 4 p.m., still some rain around, and then this is by 6. Now it looks like we might get another downpour, possibly, at least this model wants to paint one in just after sunset around 9 p.m. Maybe our North Shore spots getting in on some of that heavier rain. And then tomorrow morning for the early commute, just a heads up, we will have rain, it looks like, at least in the area by 7, 8 a.m. for your commuting, but it might be mostly early in the day. Most models have us drying out by lunchtime, and then through the day, maybe just a couple more stray showers as the front pushes south. And then Friday morning, some models had some coastal rain. This one wants to clear us out, so the rain chance Friday coming down, it looks like, as it sometimes does as we get a bit closer to the day, and it looks like that drier air will be filtering in. Today, highs still in the lower 90s, about a 60% chance to see some form of a shower. Tonight, lows in the 70s, still kind of muggy with that 40% rain chance continuing. Now I'm going to jump ahead to the weekend because I know you're making your plans maybe on this Wednesday. Out only a couple days from now, it's going to feel really different. Morning 60s to lower 70s. Humidity gets cut back, lots of sunshine, pretty much no rain chance, and our high temperatures still kind of hot, around or actually even just above average, but at least maybe not in the 90s. In the tropics, we do have some things happening, including these two spots, this one in particular, which may develop. Also, interestingly, Gabrielle, now a Category 2 after a major hurricane for a while, but looks like it may approach the Azores, maybe still as a Category 1 hurricane, and might still be a low pressure system eventually ending up near Portugal. So kind of interesting to see that trek for Gabrielle, but these two you might be more interested in. This one in particular with that high chance of development, maybe even later today or tomorrow. The next name is Umberto and then Imelda. But tracking this, just one model run to give you an idea. Again, not a threat for us along the northern Gulf Coast, but by Saturday, this could be the potential position of these systems. Some rain over the Bahamas with probably what would be the weaker system of the two, but the stronger one maybe staying a bit farther out to sea. Now here's our weekend front, which actually will come into play, and it looks like these might get squeezed kind of closer together and possibly even try to interact with each other. So just one model run and one solution for what might happen. A whole week from now, these might still be out here somewhere near or off the coast of the eastern U.S. And this one in particular, again, the farther out one might be the stronger one. So that would be good. But the East Coast will certainly be watching those two early next week. Our 7-day forecast shows that nice weekend, a little less humid, and fairly good weather continues into the start of next week. But our rain chance is really there only today and tomorrow.
You may have